Well, welcome back, everyone. Spring is here, so a lot of people think about spring cleaning, but what about spring maintenance for your vehicle? So we've invited our automotive expert, Tom Grothous, in. Tom, welcome.
Glad to be here.
All right, so tell us what we need to know.
Okay, well, since we're in the rain and it's going to go away,
maybe
you probably know you need wipers first off. So they probably haven't been changed since last year, so you might as well just go change them this spring and have it over with. But before you change them, go take your windshield and take alcohol to it, because you'll get all that grit and that oils off the windshield.
Are you talking about rubbing alcohol?
Rubbing alcohol, yeah. not the one before, yeah. No, not the gin or the
One a little
vodka.
clean, one a little sip.
You can use either or. So anyway, that would be one. The other would be check your tires. Okay.
Yeah.
Tires, the easiest way, it's a little dirty, but the easiest way is, you know about the penny or the quarter or the nickel and that.
Yep.
But the easiest way is to take your hand and put it over the back of the tire and bring it forward. If you notice one way it's a little rough and the other way it's smooth, that means you've got some alignment problems from all the potholes, of course.
Yeah. Now, tell everyone about the penny.
About the penny,
trick, yeah.
the Lincoln penny.
Yeah.
You stick it in there, and if you can see Lincoln's head, then you don't have enough tread.
There you go.
And if you use the quarter or the nickel, that tells you that you've got good tread.
Okay.
if you're there. So the penny is the one that says you need to replace them. Yeah. The other thing is, change your oil at least twice a year, spring and fall, if nothing else. You know, even if you don't have 3,000 or 5,000 miles on it, change the oil at least twice a year. And then from there, while you got it there, take the tires off and have them check your brakes. And have them check the inboard shoe of your disc brakes, because that's the one that will wear out if you have a caliper hanging up or whatever. And that will get you more mileage and cost you less. If that shoe's wore out and the outside shoe has got plenty of friction to it, then, you know, they just look at the outside and say, oh, you've got a half of life. Well, the inside could be wore out, and once it gets into the rotor, it costs you big
Is there a
time
little
there.
warning, like sign, sound, or something like that?
Well, GM has the warning sound that when you get to it, you hear that squeaking while you're driving down the road, or you turn left or right. That means that you're to it. But by the time it gets to there, you're pretty well done. So that's there. And then if you look at that, and then you can go inside the car. You know, everybody goes, you've been living in your car all winter. You've been eating there and everything, you know, you don't want to, but you do, and you got all that. So clean that all up, vacuum that out. But the one thing you don't want to do is shampoo your carpets.
Really?
Yeah, you shampoo your carpets with soap, and it just collects more soap, or more dirt. So shampoo it without any soap, just the water, and a shampooer, just the water, and clean all that grit out. And do that a couple of times, and your carpets will stay nicer longer.
Oh, that's very interesting. You know, one thing a lot of people probably don't know about is their air filters.
And the in-cabin
Yes,
filter.
yes.
That's the one you want to take out. That's got all the smells in it. So pull that out and put a new one in.
Now, where is that usually located?
That's usually in the glove box. You got to take your glove box down from the inside. All that stuff comes out, and then you got to reach in above the glove box after it's out of there and pull out usually.
All right. Well, Tom, you got given us some good advice as always.
And make sure your fluid levels are checked always.
Always good advice. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Tom.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
All right. Well, don't go away, because medical news is up next.